Assalamu alaikum everyone. So welcome back to Bonk Update today, and I think Bonk is really making a few very good progress. And as I said in yesterday's video, that you fall down, but you have actually fall down to a place of literally support level. And the fact that you do not come down to 1667, I think you're good. Okay, I think Bonk is doing a pretty nice job at the moment. So when we visit back, you can go and you can check that this here of course is actually a trend line, and the trend line is still quite maintained at the moment. So I've actually seen pullbacks, a little bit of pullbacks, and we've always managed to actually cross them and try to move to the upside. We've seen a touch, we've seen a move back up, a touch, move back up, a touch, and a move back up. So this has been very strong. Okay, the trend is actually very, very strong, and right now you can see that we still did the very same thing. You came down and you've actually managed to really stay above that line one more time, which is actually good. That's exactly the right thing to do. And of course on the daily time frame, the closing also is actually a bullish harami. So it's good. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, it's pretty good, but I'm still worried about some of the things. But this is how I may do things. I may try to trade bonk with a stop loss. I think it's actually worthy of getting a try, just in case. You never know, if the market starts to reverse. I think if we judge the emotions and we see how people are behaving, a lot of people are afraid right now. It's really scary to even touch anything, and I think that's exactly when you have to touch things. You have to take the try when it's really scary out there. When there's doubt, when there's fear, you're uncertain what's going to happen. Well, of course, that's FUD, right? FUD. And that's exactly when I think it's a good idea to try to buy again. But I would actually, yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad to give it a try. I think you can actually give it a try. But the stop is big. The problem here is that the stop is quite big. That's like 8% stop. So that's quite huge, really, really huge. Or maybe you may actually end up just putting the stop down to 1717, and it can actually be easily taken away. And I don't really recommend this, but still, again, the most biggest is the 5.39%. Now, speaking of why I am a little bit afraid of trading, is because I actually have been analyzing Andy. And if you check the comment section, you're going to get a Discord invitation. You can go to Trade Ideas. And on the Trade Ideas, I've actually mentioned that Andy on the daily time frame has big, huge symmetrical triangle. Now, the problem with this one is that, of course, if you notice Andy, it actually did retest perfectly. Okay, but after a short time we've actually lost the trend line for the very first time. So this here is giving a hint, and it's not just Andy, right? It's not just Andy. And by the way, this is something I've shared for you if you're a trader, if you like, if you know how to trade your patterns. This is a symmetrical triangle. If you fall down, you're looking to go down there, and that's going to be what? That's going to be a 47 profits. So if you want to be a part of Discord for totally free and get these freebies, you can check that out. Now, bonk, of course, still yet has to drop, and that's why I say maybe coming down here can actually be a little bit troublesome. And I want to show you Andy just for a second here, because that's also going to be important. So Andy had a very similar pattern. I'm not saying bonk necessarily has to do the same, but I've just noticed that Andy also had a perfect retest, two times, as a matter of fact, one time, two time, and then it actually lost the support. Do you see that? It actually lost the support. So maybe we will see a retest, and then it eventually will fall to the downside. So some altcoin are still hinting. You can see this is a huge symmetrical triangle, and you've lost it right there. So there is a chance you see Andy coming down here, and that's why I'm actually giving this as a trade idea on Discord. So that's all for this bonk update at the moment. And of course, the technical target for bonk, if you do end up actually holding up and going back up, is going to be to the highest part of this symmetrical triangle, and that's going to be 3059. And that's all for the video. I'm going to see you in the next one. Love.